Hey Capricorn, welcome to your November 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I don't have the overhead cam. The overhead cam isn't working anymore, so we're just going to have to do without it. I kind of like not having it, to be honest. It allows me to focus more on the reading and not switch back and forth. I mean, I do plan on bringing it back, whether if that's me getting a new camera or fixing the one that I have. But for now, we're just going to have to do without it. Let's go ahead and jump in here, Capricorn, and let's take a look. I also want to say as well, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you to my website, and then from there, you'll be able to see the different reads that I have to offer. All right, let's take a look here. What's going on with Capricorn? All right, Capricorn. Let's see here. We'll pull your oracle cards, and then we will begin here. It looks good so far in this read. You pulled the 7th house card. It says relationships here, so there could definitely be an emphasis on your relationships right now at this time. I mean, this is for November. We're already in November, or this could be coming up here. But I already see this energy already playing out for you now, and you do have the Lovers here in the position of the good stuff. So this is in regards to relationships. Like if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, or maybe if you're single and possibly wanting to meet someone, this is a good indication that you'll find someone here. Or if you know someone already at this time, you could be, deepening a connection with that person here. Or if you're already with someone just in general, right? If you're already in a relationship, there could just be some things coming up here for you. Could even be travels for some of you here with the Chariot. All right, let's see here. Just in general, relationships as a whole, it doesn't have to just be romantic. It can be platonic. It can be any relationship, work relationships, you name it. There's a big emphasis on that. Let's see. You pulled this forgiveness card, and this could also be you forgiving other people here. And you can see there's a moon here, and this moon is a balsamic moon phase, which is, it's letting go of an old cycle or a past chapter here. It's allowing for something to close out, right? Bringing closure to something. So you could be bringing closure to a relationship here, or certain relationships, but also the relationship with yourself I pick up here as well, and how that's been impacting you with certain things here. You pulled this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition. Well, Capricorn, you're a great sign when it comes to planning. Your ruling planet Saturn, so when it comes to discipline and structure and setting things up, that's where you thrive the most. And I see here for you, like, things coming to fruition because you've been doing that planning. I actually think this is a good month here for you. You have the 10 of Cups here for your overall energy. 10 of Cups is the end all be all of happiness and spiritual fulfillment. But it's also too something you've been visualizing for yourself, or some type of ideal here that you've been wanting to fulfill or manifest, it becoming manifest in the world. I see you being a lot more happier this month. Now, I know we're having a Mars retrograde and there's some intense astrology, but there is something here though, I feel that where it almost, I'm hearing like relatable, like something, it's like your world seems to feel more relatable. And that's also why you pulled the 7th house card here. So if you've been feeling out of place, or just kind of, it's been difficult finding your place with certain things, or it's been difficult finding a place, you do have the Chariot here, which talks about moving, traveling. I feel like you'll be able to have some like a firm foundation here for yourself that's going to be able to allow you to relate in a positive way with the 10 of Cups. It's also going to make you more happier and make your life feel more connected and more vibrant. This is a good read. I like this. You have the Two of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change here. So if you've been struggling with changes, I see this is where you start to catch, like you start to find your groove with things. You start to find the flow. There's a reason why there's a figure 8 with the Two of Pentacles, right? It represents the ability to be able to flow and go with change here, which is also what the waves are in the back with the ships. It's navigating the ups and downs, right? So I see you being able to handle things with grace here. And I also see too, if you've been wanting to bring two things together in your world, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups talks about being in the world or creating your own ideal world to where it feels very spiritually and emotionally fulfilling. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to bring together or change here, the changes here being successful. I mean, I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but I feel like what you're putting together here, what you're doing, the work that you're doing is coming together in a positive way here for you. You did pull the Lovers here in the position of the good stuff here as well. So when it comes to relationships in general and the way you relate, again, something the way you relate to others, there's a deeper resonance here. And this could also go for your love life. Like if you're single, I feel this could be you meeting a person, or if you've been talking to someone, this could be you developing a deeper bond with the person. Or if you're already in a relationship here, this can just be you two really starting to really come into alignment more with this Lovers. And when it comes to your individual self with this forgiveness card here, if you've been, hard on yourself because maybe you feel like you haven't been able to get a lot done or you haven't been able to accomplish the things that you want, I think this forgiveness card is you obviously forgiving yourself and then being able to really reconnect to the things that you love the most again without some form of, I don't know, like this pessimism or something. Like you're releasing that here. You're already in a good position here. You have the Chariot here in the future, so it's telling me you're moving in the direction of success. And we'll come back to that in a moment. But you do have the King of Wands here in your current energy, which I think you're in a good position here. And with that Ten of Cups being the overall energy, Ten of Cups is like the vision. King of Wands is the visionary. So I see you're very much in this visionary energy here for yourself. You have your eyes on the prize here, Capricorn. And I see you really defining things more clearly for yourself. And I get also as well like this renewal or this regenerative energy here that's coming to you creatively. And I think right now you're just trying to figure out how you can best go about manifesting here your vision with the Magician and your challenge. It's interesting because the Six of Pentacles is your advice. I think you're already in a good flow here, Capricorn. I gotta be real. It's like, of course, I think you want more for yourself, and I think you want more abundance and more prosperity with the Six of Pentacles here. Things that are gonna make you feel emotionally secure or just add to your foundation as a whole. But I think your advice at this time is to keep things circulating. As soon as you slip into stagnancy or complacency, that's when it cuts off the flow with the Six of Pentacles, right? The Six of Pentacles is it's currency, right? That's why the seventh house is here. It's give and it's exchange, right? Exchanging energy, currency, which also connects to money and all that other stuff. And I feel like that's your advice here, right? Is to keep the currency with things going here. And yeah, I gotta be real too, Capricorn. There is this message about selfishness. I'm not calling you selfish, but this could be talking about other people. If you're around other people that are selfish, then obviously you know what to do, right? But also don't let yourself become selfish here as well. Hey, don't come after me. I'm just telling you. You do have the Chariot here in the future position, which is a good indicator for success here. And with that King of Wands, Ten of Cups here, you have big goals, big visions here. And I see you here with the Chariot being able to triumph here. But there is something about, and you do have the Four of Pentacles here in the outcome, which is accomplishment, right? Four of Pentacles is building something solid for yourself that is tangible, something that has value, and that gives you influence and power over your situation. So I'm seeing you here come into, you're already in a good position, but you're coming into an even more secure, solid position. And all you have to do with the Chariot is keep the momentum up here. You do have the Nine of Wands here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, Nine of Wands this month is going to say there's going to be certain things that test your willpower, but you just have to keep going here. You do have the tenacity, you do have the energy here. You may have to be smart energetically sometimes in regards to how you go about situations, but for the most part, this is a good read. I feel like things are falling into place here for you, Capricorn. And there's also this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition. And that's the Four of Pentacles being here in the outcome. And you could be preparing right now with that Magician in your challenge, of course, right? All right. Let's clarify your reading here. Let's get more into this. Clarify the Two of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff coming to you this month, or the good stuff happening for you this month. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. You pull two cards. You have this Bull Resistance, and it says Angel Compassion here. Yeah, you know, the resistance is what I was getting with the Two of Pentacles, like that lessening and you being able to find the flow again. And I think also too, you're going to be receiving higher guidance here from your guides, ancestors, the divine, whatever you want to call it here, whatever it is that you spiritually resonate with. Clarify and also the angel wings is like grace, right? So being able to navigate things with more grace here. Also the changes being easier too. Certain changes that you've been wanting to make. Clarify your ruling planet comes direct, right, this month, so that's going to fucking help you a lot. So that makes a lot of sense. You pulled this Pomegranate card. It says prosperity, and it's clarifying the Ten of Cups here for the overall energy. So I think overall, I'm telling you, this is a very prosperous month here for you, Capricorn. Clarify the Lovers here in the position of the good stuff. You pulled this House Familiarity here. You pulled two cards, and you pulled this Star Guidance here. Yeah, if you're single, you could be meeting someone here. It's almost like you feel like you've known this person before. If you're single, it's like someone new that you're meeting. It's going to feel familiar. And this relationship does have a higher spiritual connection, right? There's a spiritual lesson here between you and this individual. I want to say too as well, like if you're in a relationship or if you're talking to someone, whatever it is, and I'm going to come back to your individual self as well, but I think if you're talking to someone or in a relationship here, there is this deeper aligning here of you two's vision about the future, and which is going to give you clear guidance and allow you to be on the same page with that person. In regards to yourself here, you're coming back home to yourself, especially if you've been feeling disconnected with that Lovers. Because the Lovers in the shadow can be this disconnection, this separation that you feel. But for you, it's in the position of the good stuff, right? It's not like in the challenge, right? So, clarify the King of Wands in your current energy. You pulled this Heart card. It says connection here. Yeah, and I think right now you're just following your heart. And you're coming from the heart. And you're also embracing your authority here and stepping more into your confidence. Clarify the Magician in your challenge. Pull the Staff card. It says direction. Your challenge may be at this time. Clarify the Six of Pentacles as the advice. Leaf change. I think your challenge may be at this time is you're wanting to initiate new things. However, it's almost the divine timing of things is slowing things down, or it's not the right time yet. So I feel like you're having to kind of make do with what it is that you have until like a certain date or something like that, or like a certain time frame comes along. It doesn't feel like it's something debilitating. It just feels like, okay, I have to wait here. And that's why your advice at this time is to just use what it is that you have, enjoy what it is that you have at this time while you're preparing for change. Clarify the Chariot here in your future position. You pulled this Cloud card. It says revelation here. So there could definitely be some information coming your way, some communication here that's going to give you clarity about your sense of direction. I think too, I'm going to pull one more. You pulled this castle alignment. Yeah, it's going to be able to, whatever it is, you're receiving clarity here about your direction. And I really sense here that the resistance with things, Capricorn, is going to significantly lessen here for you. And it could be, obviously, because your ruling planet is coming direct. Some of you, there could definitely be a move here in your future as well. Where is your ruling planet in Pisces? Capricorn, of course, in your third house. Yeah, third house is deal with newer ventures, right? Newer environments, your environment. So there's definitely be some changes going on in your environment coming up this month. Clarify the Four of Pentacles here in the outcome. You pulled this horse card. It says action. Yeah. It's like you're accomplishing what you've been wanting to accomplish because of the things that you're setting forth in motion, or the things that you have set forth in motion here. Also, by the end of the month, it doesn't have to be at the end of the month, but you're getting something here that's going to give you tremendous influence over your situation. So say, for instance, you're saving up money to be able to move, right? So you save up the money, and now you have influence over your situation to be able to make the changes that you want to make, right? So that's just an example. Clarify the Nine of Wands here in your position. I'm seeing you get something here, Capricorn, like you owning something or getting something here. Clarify the Nine of Wands in your position of something you're unaware of. You pulled this, it says wolf instinct here. You know, something here, listen to the intuitive wisdom here. Listen to your intuition. I know it's a lot easier said than done. You hear it all the time. But the Nine of Wands is when it's, maybe you're believing something, but something's challenging your belief. And there's an intuitive wisdom coming through that's challenging in belief. And that intuitive wisdom is very strong. And it's trying to guide you, not the belief that you have at the time. You get what I'm saying? So I feel it's about finding the balance of both, of course. But it's also like whatever intuitively is coming up for you, like trust that inner knowing here. Yeah, you pulled the blindfold card. It says unseen, and blindfolds make you go inward and listen and tune into your own inner world, inner self intuition. You pull this beginnings card. It says east here. Yeah, and the east symbolically represents new beginnings. It's when something new has been defined and you become aware of it, and it's a whole new thing. You pulled this purification card. A lot of healing going on here as well. But the sunflower, is symbolic of happiness and following your happiness. Sunflowers in real life follow the sun, which is symbolic of following your heart. You did pull the King of Wands, heart connection here, following your heart, moving in the direction of what's going to make you happy and feel fulfilled, and not being too hard on yourself anymore by forgiving yourself with things. All right. You pulled this Eye of the Needle. It says intentionality. So your intention, what are your intentions? Because this is a needle, right? It's a needle and the thread. The needle being the intention and the thread, and the weaving your destiny here. And that's the Chariot in the future position here. So you're in a really good position, I feel, this month. Pull this coffin. It says inevitable here. Something may be ending, but it's something old you've been attached to. It's like you've been ready to release it and let go of it. It doesn't have to be like a relationship, right? It could be anything. It could be an environment. It could be moving, a home, right? It could be, I don't know, maybe it's a certain career. Maybe it's a community. Maybe it's a combination of things. But whatever it is, it frees you up to be able to pursue your heart's desires here. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your monthly reading. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, of course, again, it will take you to my website. And if you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, and also turn on the notification button, so that way you get notified and you'll be able to see when I post or when I go live. Otherwise than that, Capricorn, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.